and honored guest, if we have any today. Rock My Soul. What does that mean? Do you like music?
Yeah.
How many people like gospel and contemporary music? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost the whole room. Well, what about R&B and hip-hop?
Not hip-hop, R&B.
Well, today we're going to be talking about hip-hop, rock, contemporary gospel, and traditional gospel. There's going to be something called Rock My Soul at the, the Playhouse Square State Theatre. It's a gospel music celebration honoring multi-platinum selling purveyor of majestic fusions of gospel and contemporary music, Kirk Franklin. We'll be talking about his book later. This is a free event, by the way, and you just have to go get the tickets if there are still any available. I have some handouts for you today that I would like to give you, and that is the postcard with Kirk Franklin on it. Let me get some of these papers out for you. Kirk Franklin came to Cleveland May 2010, and I got the opportunity to meet him. This is the postcard that if you would like a copy of it, I'll be happy to give it to you. It tells all about the Rock My Soul that's going to be tomorrow. The doors open at 6, and 7 o'clock the program starts. It is the 27th induction at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so there'll be a lot of stars in town. The actual event will be held at the public hall. Now that's sold out the first day they talked about it, where all the stars will be. But tomorrow night you'll have Kirk Franklin, and probably they'll be dropping in on him as well. Plus, if you don't get to see it live, you can see it simulcast. You can get tickets to watch that at the live broadcast. Let's see if I can find that one here for you. These are the websites you can go to find out more information. TheRockHall.com, Induction 2012, or more information about Kirk Franklin at KirkFranklin.com. Today's theme is new, and I selected Kirk Franklin because I met him in person, actually. I was a reporter for the City News newspaper, publisher James Cosby. When Kirk came to Cleveland on Friday, May the 10th, I never will forget that date. May the 10th, 2011, we were at Joseph's Best Booksellers in Legacy Village, waiting for him to arrive. All the people were there, and finally he arrived with his entourage. And this is what he looks like. With me, wearing the same thing for today, on purpose, that I still weigh as much as I did back then. I can still get in the outfit. But I do have some of these if you'd like to have that for your own purposes of Kirk Franklin. The other thing I would like for you to know about him, he has written this book, The Blueprint. It tells you about a plan for living above life's stars. But he also has a new song out called Hello Fear. And since we are postmasters here, we all know about fear, about public speaking. But his fear was of things that were happening to him during his life. And he had a mother who wanted to abort him. He had a sister who went to drugs. While he was growing up, he went through all sorts of changes that a young African-American man would go through living in the hood, but he still surpassed because he was a Christian, and he says he held on to his God. And this is about fear. I have copies of this for you if you'd like to have it. I'd just like to read it, our first stanza for you. Hello, fear. Before you sit down, there's something I need to explain. Since you're here, I think I should tell you since we last talked, things have changed. See, I'm tired of being brokenhearted. So I made a list, and you're on it. All my hopes and my dreams you took from me, I want those back before you leave. And at the very end, it says, hello, Grace. It feels like forever. I thought my chance with you was gone. See your face, it reminds me of mercy. And please let me say, I was wrong. Never knew your touch was endless. How you never run dry of forgiveness. Didn't know how bad it was. Was afraid just because. Sorry. Fear, grace took your place. And at the end, he says, "Hello, fear," and he repeats it before you sit down. It's a very wonderful song that you can get on his website if you'd like to buy it. The opportunity to meet his manager came up that day on May the 10th in 2010. Her name is Carla Williams, and the name of his company is For Your Soul Entertainment. And we sit there and chatted for a long time before he started to speak, because he had to sign the book, he spoke to the people, he held the babies, took pictures with the people, and we just had a wonderful time out there. But my photograph that I showed you here, this photograph was just one of the many things that was taken out there that day. And I had a videographer, and his name was Sigfredo Rosario. Sigfredo was taking the video so that we could put it online, right? Well, then Sigfredo, then a week later, decided that he had too much work to do at Tri-C. He was a student. So I don't have the video. I never seen Sigfredo Rosario again. Don't know what happened to him. So I'm thinking, since Kirk Franklin is back in town, maybe I'll call him, give him the old numbers that I have for him, and see if he still has the old video and would like to make a new video. Well, the book is entitled The Blueprint inspired me to read it because I was given it as a reviewer for City News. And Kirk signed it, God Bless You, Vivian, back in 2010. And the book is about Kirk's faith. It wasn't always as strong as it is today. His father abandoned his family. His mother constantly told Kirk that he was an unwanted child and left him to be adopted when he was 4. His sister became a crack addict. He never saw a black man who was faithful in marriage. Despite his shaky foundation, Kirk found strength and success through his music and through God. And today I would just like to say that actually it's going to be a treat to meet him tomorrow. And I have some handouts for you to select if you'd like to have them. This is the schedule for all that week. And now, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, thank you for your time. And I hope you've learned a little bit about Kirk Franklin, the gospel Grammy award-winning and all kinds of award winner that's coming to Cleveland.
All right.